Julian Wilson, Rony Montero, Bernardo Miranda and Pedro Henrique.
Rony Montero looking to get down this next little section, and I tell you what, there's about two Mack trucks just pushed him down into that inside bit, and the boys at the back got an absolute flogging. Huge turn there from Rony, and this is going to be a great wave. I'll tell you what, I think he just wanted to get that wave so he didn't have to deal with the set behind.
Well, that's it. I think he saw the big bombs coming through out the back and decided, you know what, I've got to get this wave. You know, you don't want to risk that, Ty. You can snap your board, you can break your leggy. Well, this man here, qualifying last year at Sunset, on the tour, a different kind of pressure. You know, Julian's used to surfing as a wild card against the big boys, and he's taken names and you know, kicked some butt.
8.67 is definitely going to be pretty comfy. He's not going to know his scores, but I've got a feeling he's going to know it was a pretty good one. And
yeah, you can kind of judge. You know, you can kind of feel what's going on out there. I'm sure he's been watching the heats coming up before his, and just getting a bit of an idea what was going on. Each of these guys go out there with a certain game plan, and I'm sure getting caught inside in the beginning wasn't part of that for Julian, but nevertheless coming back with an 8.67 is going to put him right out in front. And ski assist, you've got to love it. He's back out there already and straight into another one, and he thought, you know what, I just scored an 8.67 on the right-handers. That's going to be my game plan. He's going to lock in another little score here. It's not going to be as good as his opening wave, but a good backup gives him his 2-wave total. And now he's got something to work on. Now he's got something to build on. Here we go, Rony Montero. He's opened up with a 6.67. Look at this. Big double up wave, and you can actually now get an idea. And this isn't even one of the biggest sets of the day. Rony just really hanging on there.
He's out in the channel there, Potts.
Yeah, he's...
yesterday there was a catamaran was parked.
Boat sitting there yesterday. And they're having a bit of brekkie. The girls... You know, and saying that, I was talking to someone, and he said, "Oh, the girls are pretty stoked they don't have to surf today." And I'm saying, mate, last year the biggest day of the contest, Laura Enever was one of the first people out in the water having a free surf. So the girls these days go for it. Julian Wilson. Speaking of going for it, I tell you what.
Well, how do you judge that, Potts? That's one massive turn on a huge section.
Yeah, in my eyes, that's got to better his 6.23, but that's just me. And we're talking about, you know, the judges want to see those big committed turns.
It's really challenging. I almost got washed in without getting a wave at the start, and you know, I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. I had like maybe 4 or 5 wash through sets on the head, and got pretty much pushed all the way back into the keyhole. And I was like, oh, do I, you know, go back to the ski, or do I keep persisting? And then I persisted, and it put me in the spot to get a good one to start with. And then I kind of got in a bit of rhythm after that and got 2 more. So.
Yeah, because we were wondering why you weren't jumping on the ski, because we're all lazy, and here the other commentators said that. But yeah, it paid off, and that big right, like you got a 7.1 for one huge turn, but I think it's definitely worth it. Yeah, well, I was just kind of looking for those medium, a little bit smoother ones, and I thought, you know, if I persist with it and kind of try and get, you know, lucky and get in the spot for him, it'll work out. But definitely a lot of duck diving, and I was pretty puffed, you know, before I even caught my first wave. So, you know, it's kind of like turned into a bit of an Ironman contest out there today. But